We got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Suzuki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
The 2-1 home. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping up now, Brett Boone. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Here's another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simeon has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One and one to count. Bases are empty here with two men out. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Mike Leake is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
2-1.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Past battles with Mike Leake, he's hitless in 6 tries. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
In now, Jason Giambi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Ready now, Matt Chapman. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Past battles with Mike Leake, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Jambi, the runner at third. Henderson over at second. Jackson at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 1 inning in the books here. The A's lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson shading to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 19, Jay.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jay Buhner. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Fegley corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Stepping in, Josh Fegley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Junior's in pursuit. He's there and records the first down.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
All even now, 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting second baseman, Jurickson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Omar Narvaez.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Soft liner to the left side, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Tim Beckham.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ball game.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
No balls and one strike. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. The next 3-2. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Chapman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Giambi. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Jason Giambi.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there. 1-0.
1-0.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beckham gloves it. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman,
Next up for the A's, Matt Olson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Leak pauses. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Jambi at second with 2 down. High and deep to center field. Griffey Jr. ranging back at the track, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. It's now 3-0 Oakland.
number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. High in the air out to center field. Davis is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
This is in the air out to right. Jackson has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
So two are gone here in the M's half of the fourth, and here comes Junior. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. There's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and a strike to count. Griffey Jr. is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Looped out towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The A's lead it 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Striding in for Oakland, Josh Finley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that's dead center for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buhner is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Davis. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Leake sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Standing in, Jay Buhner. He drew a walk his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 home. Got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He
batting.
took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henderson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still down 3-0. Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
No strike.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Here's the 2-1 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Jason Giambi, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. The second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, number 24.
Digging in once again, Ricky Henderson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Leake gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. To him on the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. A's go quietly there, but they lead it 3-0. Next for Seattle, Tim Beckham.
Leading off for Seattle, the shortstop, Tim Beckham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Stepping in now, Ichiro Suzuki, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Beckham is on his way home. He will score as they now trail by only 2.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, Brett Boone. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So coming to the plate, Edgar Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Boone on second. Martinez on at first with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pops this one up. Olsen has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Buhner.
So stepping in, Jay Buhner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The A's lead this one 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Reggie Jackson. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. is taken, strike one.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Olson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First offering on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. And he misses with it. 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Two and one to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Dan Altavilla is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Dan Altavilla.
In now, Matt Chapman, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Altavilla offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Fouled away. The 1-2. just hung in there on that one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
Now
ones
batting,
have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2 balls and a strike now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch too high that time, and it's 3-1. Chris Davis would be next. Ready with the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Tim Beckham is on deck. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Profar ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The ball and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis on the move. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on. And the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Sam Tuivalala is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 26, Sam Tuivalala.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but foul. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Playing 2-2.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. Davis on at first, nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Giambi. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Buhner racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Dennis Elias comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Roland Elliott.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Three runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Jackson is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Elias, a former Red Sox, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 2-1 to count. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now in the box, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Jackson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches,
Now
but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 6-2. Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20, Liam Hendricks.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Profar over to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Striding into the box, Brett Boone. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A bouncer up the middle. Profar on the grass, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Edgar Martinez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Corey Guerin is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 35, Corey Guerin.
Digging in, Josh Bailey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number
1. The center fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Davis. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Well, he has some trouble with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
In now, Jurickson Profar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on the move for second. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Davis stands at first with 1 out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count offering on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in, Ricky Henderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. That's by him for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Now a swing and a ground ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Ryan Buchter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Ken Griffey Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Buchter, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Rolled slowly to first. Olsen fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ken Griffey.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jackson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jay Buhner.
Digging in, Jay Buhner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Davis going back to the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Catfish Hunter earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.